For the last 50 years, the script for success in America has been simple. Go to college, get a degree, get a white-collar job, sit in a cubicle, send emails, stay safe. That script just caught fire. While you are debating which font to use on slide 14 of your quarterly presentation, a server farm in Silicon Valley is training an artificial intelligence model that can do your entire job in 4 seconds for a cost of roughly 3 cents. We are standing on the edge of the greatest labor disruption since the Industrial Revolution. But this time, it's not coming for the factory worker. It's not coming for the truck driver. It's coming for the guy with the marketing degree. It's coming for the junior legal analyst. It's coming for the coder, the copywriter, and the middle manager whose primary skill is coordinating meetings. My name is Brock, and today, we are not talking about saving pennies. We are talking about survival. We are talking about the white-collar wipeout. I am going to tell you why your degree is about to become a very expensive piece of wallpaper. I am going to tell you why learning to code is terrible advice. And I am going to show you the only 3 skills that will matter in the new economy. Let's look at the reality on the ground. The numbers for early 2026 are not just bad, they are catastrophic. In January 2026 alone, U.S. employers announced over 108,000 job cuts. That is the highest number for a January since 2009, the peak of the Great Recession. Think about that. We are supposedly in a recovery, yet we are seeing layoff numbers that rival the worst financial crisis of our lifetime. And who is cutting? It's not the small mom-and-pop shops. It's the titans. UPS announced plans to slash 30,000 jobs. Amazon cut 16,000 corporate and technology roles in a single month. This isn't a recession. This is a replacement. Experts are now predicting that AI could eliminate half of all entry-level white-collar jobs within the next 5 years. Think about what an entry-level white-collar job actually is. It is mostly summarizing information, organizing data, writing basic text, and communicating between departments. It is digital paper pushing. In the Stone Age, if your job was to carry rocks from one side of the cave to the other, and someone invented a wheelbarrow, you were out of a job. AI is the ultimate wheelbarrow for knowledge work. If you are a junior copywriter, ChatGPT can write 50 variations of an ad in the time it takes you to open a Word document. They aren't great yet, but they are good enough. And good enough at zero marginal cost always wins. If you are a junior coder, AI agents can now write entire software applications, debug them, and deploy them while you are sleeping. The middle class was built on these jobs. They were the safe harbor. You didn't need to be brilliant. You just needed to be competent and reliable. But in the age of AI, competence is free. Reliability is code. The bottom rungs of the corporate ladder are being sawed off. New hiring in January 2026 dropped to its lowest point since records began in 2009. The door is closing. So, what is the standard advice you hear? Learn to code. This is fighting the last war. It is like telling a caveman to learn how to make better stone tools while his neighbor is inventing bronze. Coding is a language. AI is already better at translating languages than humans. In 5 years, coding, as we know it, manually typing syntax into a text editor, will be a niche skill for hobbyists. The AI will write the code. You will just tell it what to build. The other bad advice is, just become a prompt engineer. Prompt engineering is not a career. It is a temporary hack. It is like being an expert at using a card catalog in a library right before Google was invented. As the AI gets smarter, it won't need complex prompts. It will just understand your intent. So if competence is commoditized and technical skills are being automated, what is left? What is the human premium? In the Stone Age, the most valuable person wasn't the one who could throw a spear the farthest. It was the one who knew where to throw it. It was the one who could read the environment, predict the weather, and lead the tribe. It was about judgment, creativity, and leverage. This is your new survival toolkit. Skill number 1, high-level judgment. An AI can give you 100 options for a marketing strategy. It can analyze terabytes of data and find correlations you would never see. But it cannot tell you which strategy is the right one. It cannot look at the nuance of the market, the psychology of the customer, and the ethics of the situation and make a final call. AI is a brilliant advisor, but it is a terrible CEO. Your job is to stop being the doer and start being the decider. You need to cultivate the wisdom to know what needs to be done, not just how to do it. Skill number 2, radical creativity. AI is a remix engine. It is trained on everything humanity has already created. It is fantastic at derivative work. It can write a song in the style of Drake or paint a picture in the style of Van Gogh. But it cannot create something truly net new. It cannot have a unique perspective born from personal suffering, joy, or experience. If your work is formulaic, you are dead. If you are a writer who just churns out SEO articles, you are gone. But if you have a unique voice, a strange perspective, an ability to connect dots that shouldn't be connected, your value just 10xd. Because now you have a machine that can execute your crazy ideas instantly. Skill number 3, the leverage mindset. The most dangerous person in the future is not the AI expert. It is the domain expert who knows how to use AI as leverage. The lawyer who uses AI to scan thousands of legal documents in seconds is 100 times more productive than the lawyer doing it manually. The graphic designer who uses AI to generate concepts and then applies their human taste to refine them can do the work of an entire agency. You must stop thinking of yourself as a worker. You must start thinking of yourself as a manager of digital labor. You are the foreman. The AI agents are your crew. They don't sleep. They don't complain. They work for pennies. Your job is to direct them, to give them the vision, to quality control their output. This transition will be brutal. The herd is going to panic. They are going to cling to their degrees and their job titles right up until the moment the layoff notice arrives. Do not be part of the herd. The safe path is now the kill zone. The middle is disappearing. You are either going to be pushed down into low-wage service work that requires physical presence, the jobs robots can't do yet, or you are going to catapult up into the high-leverage decider class. There is no in-between. You need to become a full-stack human. You need to understand the technology, but you also need to understand psychology, history, and strategy. You need to be adaptable. The Stone Age hunter didn't survive because he was the strongest. He survived because when the environment changed, he changed with it. The environment just changed. The Ice Age is here for the mediocre white-collar worker. Stop polishing your resume for a job that won't exist. Start building the skills to command the machines that are replacing it. I'm Brock. Adapt or die. I'll see you in the next one.